That's clean. The way you just took that man's neck. I will say a majority of the horse riding we saw on this would be English saddle. It is not comfortable for you, the horse. I would rather use the bayonet than reload the musket for each shot. That's amazing. That's so good.
My father brought me here as a child, though I remember little of it.
All this murder is making me hot and bothered, y'all. I get
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Oh. Man, I love murdering people in plain view. This is so cool. Oh.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Not Opera Target. Oh my god, that little boy's face. Do you guys remember Kill Bill? Where she shot the girl, Uma Thurman shot that woman through the cereal box? That's how her daughter looked too. Oh my god! Because me... I'm so sorry. This is trauma for me.
Certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon or...
Definitely a symbol of wealth. Why they did it, again, bad hygiene, right? Balding spots, inconsistency in hair loss. Makeup was even really made for men. So they just didn't age well. Like, men went through a lot, you know? They went through war, shot with lead bullets, drinking God knows what. Sometimes where gin and liquor would be like a lot better quality than the water. So I think that they just had to look presentable, especially in public.
We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves...
Oh, Boston. To the Americas.
Damn.
Mr. Franklin.
Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac.
The Farmer's Almanac.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow.
Maybe. I'd take his tongue, put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'd take his an end to his us.
I'm using that line one day.
Take all three.
I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Boy! Over here, you bastards! Come on!
You could have stabbed them quietly. Why did you have to shoot a musket and miss? Oh, you didn't miss. Okay, no. Fair. Never mind.
All this for some slaves? Hardly.
He would hate to see the American Civil War, huh? It's okay.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they.
Oi!
Not the uniform. That's clean. The way you just took that man's neck.
We enter Silas Fort under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
I think it's funny, this time period it's historically accurate that you would want to use a musket with a bayonet at the end. I would rather use the bayonet than reload the musket for each shot. That's amazing. That's so good. Especially in this part of America, because Assassin's Creed 3, we're in Boston and then we go to New York eventually. So that means a lot of redcoats are there. And if you just found random dead redcoats, a lot of people would have to suffer for that, you know, because they can't pinpoint maybe who's doing it, so everybody would suffer. So I can't say for certain because I don't know that particular fact, but I would say that that's probably a bit dramatized. It would have been better hidden if a giant thing like this was going to occur, because there would be fallout for all the other colonists.
Engage the enemy!
Yeah. Oh, so good, so good. It's still very entertaining, though. I kind of like it. I think the type of native woman that's sitting with him is Iroquois, by the way.
I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain.
She doesn't care about your explanation.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
Oh, all right. Well, Red Dead needs to take notes. Just one shot and be done.
Me, Hatham.
There she is again. Yeah, she's Iroquois for sure.
I am not the enemy.
Are they gonna do an annoying, like, romantic love trope with these two characters? Back then, what are we in? Let me think. 1650s was Jamestown. I cannot imagine natives being this well versed in English with idiosyncrasies like this. And after being screwed over so many times by settlers, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I would find it to be very rare that it did occur. But they did intermix. They did have children together and things like that, which I think this is where the storyline's going to, isn't it? We'll see. He could kill George Washington.
Of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them. At least this will be ended soon.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away.
Now this is realistic.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
Oh, come on.
The French will leave, or they will die!
Now's the time to strike.
Wait.
Europeans sure do love their hangings. Their gallows. I will say a majority of the horse riding we saw on this would be English saddle. It is not comfortable for you, the horse. So I would say no, I don't think that riding an English saddle, colonial style horse, I would go like more Paul Revere, you know?
I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on, then!
Not the horse!
I don't deserve this!
God, yes, Assassin's Creed nonsense. Love this, love this, love this.
Her hands still guide us, and her love still gives us strength.
I called it! They better not cut that beginning part where I called it. At this time, the only condoms we have are sheep intestine. They're not very functional, so either STDs or children is the next step in this entire thing. I like Assassin's Creed because, okay, it's predictable, but not in that annoying type of way. It's like predictable in like a James Bond film type of way. And really, really like that they stick to it even on the games that I haven't played for Assassin's Creed yet. Really excited about that. But no, I think it was very well done. So something that people miss on the Assassin's Creed games is that, okay, so there's always like an Illuminati type group that, you know, is seeking to do something evil and malicious and manipulate time events and use artifacts to do So in this case, it would be the Knights Templar. This order, they were able to actually loan money and accumulate, and I think a large part of their base was nothing but money and accumulation. And so they bought their weight and threw their weight around with the money that they had in order to see certain things done. And so I think that's really cool, because sometimes in the Assassin's Creed's game, we kind of reach a little bit, and they sometimes are like a little bit made up, or they take something and then they just run with it and make it bigger than what it was. But the Knights Templar was like actually a really big group, like a Masons group or something, you know? So I think that's really cool. So for more Experts React, please check out Gamology's YouTube and Facebook page. For more of me, check me out at The Lost Pishka on Instagram and TikTok. And we'll catch you next time.